Okay, so excuse the appearance. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amanda. Um, so before I started my blog, I'm just gonna get into it. I posted a Insta story and I asked, what would you like to see this time around that you didn't see last time? And I got some really good suggestions, and one of them was from my friend Emily. And she said that I should, kind of be more open about struggles like anxiety and depression, and like how that interferes with blogging and like what I do if I'm feeling that way. So I thought that was a really great idea. I was like, maybe I should be more open and talk about things like that. But then, at the same time, I was like, oh, does anybody really care? Like, is anyone going to be interested in that? And then again, I said to myself, I'm sure, because I'm someone who struggles with anxiety and has struggled with depression before. So if I saw like a blogger that I really looked up to, or I really liked, or just like someone that I knew who was a blogger opened up and talked about their issues, I would be like, wow, okay, like that's great, because I feel like mental health isn't talked about, especially in that aspect where, you see all these famous bloggers, all these models, and not a lot of them open up about issues like that. And I just think that it helps you feel not alone, especially when it's coming from somebody like that. Like, I'm not comparing myself to those people at all. I'm just saying, like, because I'm in like the blogging world, everything is very surface value, like you see all these pictures that like, I make sure I edit nicely, and like outfits and things like that, and like vacations. But I mean, that's not real. It's not like that all the time. I mean, I, like everybody else, have my own struggles, and I have I have anxiety, and I struggle with that almost on a daily basis, and I have struggled with depression in the past. I talked about that when I posted my college graduation Instagram, and even that was a big deal for me because I didn't talk about that with anybody at all. Like, if you weren't my close friend, my close family member, or like my boyfriend, you had no idea what I was going through. And I think that it's important to speak up on, topics like mental health, because I feel like it's very stigmatized, and people think there's like something wrong with you, but there's really nothing wrong with you at all. And I had a great weekend. I went to the Greatest Day Ever festival. I had so much fun spending time with my family and my friends. And then, I got hit with like this wave of anxiety, and and I was like crying in my car on the way back here, and I just really didn't feel good at all. And the reason why I'm doing this is to be more open and kind of just say, like, it's okay to not be okay. Don't look at like somebody's Instagram and think that they have like a perfect life, or that they don't have struggles, because who do you know is gonna like post a picture of them crying in their car? Like, I had a bad day today. I got hit with a wave of anxiety, and I cried for the past 25 minutes home. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people are gonna tell you that. And I probably would not even be sitting here doing this if I didn't initially post that Instagram about, my college graduation and what happened and how I got there. I went out and I sought therapy, and it was the best thing that I ever did. I really don't know what place I would be in now if I didn't do that. It really saved my mental health, and it made me feel better, just in general. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say, like, I feel like I might need to, start going back to my sessions again. It really helped me a lot, because I was in a really, really bad place. And I talked about that on my Instagram, my college Instagram post. I'll link that. But if you're feeling like that, if you're someone who struggles with anxiety or has struggled with depression, you're not alone. I would, vent to a friend. If you have a significant other, if you have a trusted family member, you're not alone. You don't have to go through it alone. there are a lot of resources available to seek counseling and therapy. I ended up finding, you know, the therapist that I went to through my mom. I interned in New York City at the time, and I would see her on a bi-weekly basis. And now, I mean, I moved to PA, but she would hold FaceTime sessions and things like that. So it's definitely possible to get the help that, you know, you need. And there's nothing wrong with needing help. Like, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not Superman. I'm not Wonder Woman. I can't do it all by myself. And mental health is tricky, you know. So I just want to say, you know, that don't take everything like at face value, you know, like, you know, everyone posts highlights on their Instagram. That's just how it is, you know, but I think it is important to open up and talk about mental health and learn that it's okay, again, to not be okay. And if you feel like you need counseling or if you need therapy, to go out and seek it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I will sing to the high heavens about how much therapy helped me, and I'm not ashamed to admit it at all. And you know, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it with someone in your life, you can always talk to me about it. You can message me on Instagram, or you can email me. And if you live in a different state and you're not sure if the resources that are available to you, I can help you. I can help you Google it and things like that. So just know that you're never alone, and like getting emotional. And it's okay, you know, to not feel okay. It's okay to, like, all right, like, my anxiety get the best of me for like 45 minutes, but like talking about it to myself, I was literally talking to myself in the car, like like, you know what, it's okay, you know, like, talking through all my problems. I'm talking, like, because like this little guy was in the back seat, so I was like talking to him about it, and I already felt better. And I was like, you know what, I remember what Emily said, so I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do this, and that's that. But anyway, I'm gonna go now. I have to unpack and start working on my post. He's eating a stick. But I just wanted to you know, send this out there into the universe. And again, I'm dead serious about that offer. If you want to talk to me about it, I am there for you. And if you feel like you might need help and you would like to seek help, I'm there. I'll help you Google it. And, you know, I'm dead serious about it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great Monday. I'm not a vlogger. This is very awkward for me. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And the post will be up soon. Okay, say bye.